Hello and welcome, everybody. We are back. We're going to be breaking down. We got a bunch of games to go over. We had an okay day yesterday. We will start by recapping that. But before we get all into all of that, I'm your host, Tyler Wiemann. Come join us, Props Optimizer. It is our free prop betting app. It is on Android, on iOS. Go there, download it, give us a 5-star review. The reviews help us so much. I can't even explain to you how much they help our small team. So please, if you haven't already, do that. Give us a review, download it, come give us a try. Everything you see on the screen today will be our Props AI tool on the LineStar app, but you get all the same picks. It's all the same projections, same data on Props AI. If your thing is prop betting, it is better to go there. If you like DFS, you go to LineStar. That is how it breaks down. Now, let's jump into it a little bit. I want to start by going over yesterday's review. Machado sold us. He had a hit, had a run, had a hit, got stranded on third, stranded on the base path one other time. He only came up with one. Marte also only with one. Roman Anthony absolutely crushed it yesterday with 6. Yandy Diaz had 11 fantasy points. He got it done. My man Jackson Merrill had 4 hits, runs, and RBI, and Yandy Diaz 3 total bases. 4-2 altogether, but really more 3-2 because Yandy is the same one. I just gave out 2 different ways to play it. Oh, man, I'm sorry. Sorry, Travis. Manny let you down, at least for my Padres. We did win, though, and now we are only 1 game back behind the Dodgers. What an interesting race the NL West is going to be down the stretch here. But Travis, there's always today. Unfortunately, Manny cost us yesterday. But hopefully the picks come through today and we hit all of them. Now, let's get into some picks. Hal is loving the Blue Jays. That's interesting because one of my main picks will be a Blue Jay. I definitely am also in on them a little bit. I think that game may play up a little bit towards expectations. So let's get into our 2 main picks, and we are going to start with Ernie Clement. That is the Blue Jays that I wanted to target, and the thing with Ernie today. All right, so he's hitting 280 over the last month, 290 over the last week, 275 over the last 150 games. Then we get into the last 20 games. Man's hitting 310, 218 ISO. With the splits, 345 over the last 20 games, 200 ISO, almost a 400 WOBA. And then we're talking about the splits for, the pitcher, 602 ERA. Only a 311 WOBA, low ISO, but the average is there, the earned runs is there, and we want over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. I like the spot for Ernie Clement today going against Ben Brown. Now, Ben Brown can be a good pitcher, but he's a little shaky, lets too many guys on base, and can give the big hit out. And so I like Ernie Clement. We have him at a 2.9 projection. Consensus is 1.8. The over odds are minus 180 or minus 120. If we're on the pick'em sites, it doesn't matter quite as much. I like Ernie Clement to get over. Now, next, as far as our main one, we are going to go Shohei Ohtani. 2.5 hits, runs, and RBI. Our LineStar projections 2.7. Consensus is 2.8. Shohei just been on fire lately. 329 average over the last 20. 352 versus righties over the last 20. 5 home runs over that span, 352 ISO, 487 WOBA. Man is just crushing the ball. And as we know, this Angels team's bullpen is absolutely awful. 27th ranked, 484 ERA, ton of home runs around 69. Boom, boom. All in all, I just absolutely love this spot. I think Shohei may get walked a little bit today, but I think there's going to be plenty of runs put up by the Dodgers. This is pretty much a bullpen game. It was going to be Alexander. He has some back issues. It was now Victor Nidoros, where if you look at Victor's stats, and we can probably pull it up here pretty easy, it is ugly. 5.97 FIP, 7 FIP over the last, well, only a couple starts. But the thing that is so wild to me are these walk rates. 9.2 walks per 9. That is just way too many people on base for this Dodgers offense. And because of that, I love the Dodgers today. I hate to say it. I hope the team loses, but the Dodgers are in an absolutely great spot. So, rounding out our main picks today, we have Shohei Ohtani over 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, Ernie Clement over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. Please like, comment, and subscribe. That will enter you into a drawing to win $20 when these two props hit. Josh, thanks for joining us again. Hal, Travis, all of you guys, thank you for commenting. It does help having a little communication from out there, and makes it a little more fun for me as well. So those are our two main props. Now let's get to our next three here. And I'm going to start off by going over Max Muncy over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Because we just talked about Shohei, we might as well throw in a little stack attack. And 2.2 hits, runs, and RBIs is the LineStar pick. 2.1 is the consensus pick. And he's been hot. 339 average over the last 20 games, 349 over the last 20 versus splits. The thing that I find so interesting about Muncy is the second he put on those glasses, he has been absolutely dominating. The man couldn't see before. Ever since he's been able to see, he's been crushing the ball, and it just keeps coming. I love the spot. Once again, we already talked about this being pretty much a bullpen game, and he has a 54% hard contact rate over the last 2 weeks, going against the guy with the 5.68 ERA to lefties. I absolutely love the spot for the Dodgers, especially these left-handed bats versus the very, very bad Angels bullpen. And now let's go back to Zach Neto to stay on in this game. Over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. Our LineStar projections 2.4. Consensus is 2. Neto has just been on absolute fire lately. Man hit 2 home runs yesterday. He's gonna be another 2020 player this year. And I think he's heating up right now. Hitting the ball hard. Hits the ball 268 versus righties. He's a top 10% hitter versus righties. We have him as a 4-star alert scorer. He is going against Shaheen, who is decent, but he's not unbeatable, and especially not so when you throw in the fact that it's at Angel Stadium and we have nice hitting weather over there. He's hitting 254 over the last 20 versus righties. And average exit velocity being 93.4, 33% hard contact rate in a good hitting ballpark. I really like the spot. And that Dodger bullpen just has not been the juggernaut that we thought it might be coming into this season. I like Zach Neto. And the last two. I have 6 total for you guys today. So it is a big card. I just found a lot that I like. We got Jarren Duran, 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. Our LineStar projection is 2.4. The man has been on fire lately. Took a while for him to heat up this season, but he's finally there. 300 average over the last 20, 353 versus righties. And he's going against Arrighetti, who is a solid pitcher, especially versus lefties. But he can deal with control issues. He hasn't, like last start, he only went 3.2 innings. He's really struggled to make it deep into games. And I like the spot for Duran. There's a lot of guys in this offense that can add to the hits, runs, and RBI. Duran is also hitting third and has some speed. So that, being in the middle of the order just gives more opportunities for those runs and those RBIs. I love the spot for him versus Houston. 43% hard contact lately, just consistently doing it if you look at the player card and all that. Dwayne, thank you for the Caminero bomb. Yes, that was a nice one. He definitely came through. Glad you made some money on it. Now, lastly, this one is for the BVP truthers out there. 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs for Brian Reynolds versus Freddie Peralta. Our LineStar projection hasn't updated yet. The consensus is 1.6, but this man in 42 plate attempts is hitting 389 versus Freddie P. Has one home run, 194 ISO, 443 WOBA. He's in a good spot, and he's been hot lately. He's hitting 288 over the last 20, 281 versus righties. 300 over the last month. Oh, Dwayne is calling a PCA bomb today. Lock it in. Man, the man has been cold lately, but it is about time that he, turns it out. I was looking at him a little bit. The only reason I did not go there was due to the fact that he has been so cold lately, but he's in a good spot. Nate, how do we feel about Mike Trout? 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Let's get this money. I'll pull up the Neto situation here. And going against Shaheen, I think it's very, very interesting. Shaheen is a newbie, he's still a young pitcher, still trying to figure out. While he's been good lately, this Angels team can definitely get to him. We have a run total of 10 in this game. Dodgers are big time favorites, but the Angels are still going to get plenty of runs. And I think Trout is an interesting play as well. I do not mind that whatsoever. Let's check what we have here for Trout and what our projections. We're at 2.1. Consensus is 2.1 for hits, runs, and RBIs. I'm totally there. I love the fact that, consensus odds are over the best odds that you can find them at, minus 125 for the under. So probably slightly plus for the over. I think Mike Trout's in a good spot. And Josh Bell back to back. Man, I never know what to do with Josh Bell. He profiles as just such a good hitter. He's been heating up lately. Look at that. 2 home runs in 3 games, hitting 313, 348 over the last 20. Been decent versus Waka. My only thing is Waka has been extremely good lately. He has got it done, game in and game out recently. His FIP is like mid 2s or 2.7, something like that over the last 5 starts. And he's at home where he's better. That is my only worry with Bell. Waka can have those off games though. So now let's also throw up, just to round out our all of our picks today. We got Shohei Ohtani over 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. We have Max Muncy over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. Zach Nato over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. Ernie Clement over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. Brian Reynolds over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. And Jaron Duran over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Nice big slate. A lot of different picks today. And those are ours today. We've been on a solid run. Let's keep it going. And now, last but not least, let's get to our home run calls of the day. And I am going to go down the board a little bit to Alex Bregman. We're at a 20% chance for a home run. Vegas is at 19.2, so we have a nice little betting spot here. He's going against Spencer Arrighetti, who used to be a teammate of his. And gives it up a little bit to right-handed bats. 5.84 ERA, 200 ISO, giving up a home run on almost 5% of plate attempts. And then you're going against Bregman, who has been hot. Hitting 314 over the last 20 with 4 home runs on a 229 ISO. And in a familiar park with a pitcher that he used to be teammates with. I think Bregman may go back-to-back games with a home run here and really make his old team pay for not paying him. That will do it for us today, guys. I think it's a fun slate. A lot of different ways you can go with everything, both with the home runs, with props, ton of different places to go. And yeah, I think it's a fun one. Dwayne saying Machado was a letdown, and the fact the game ended right before his at bat was just atrocious. I know, I was hoping he was going to get one more at bat so much. But hey, it happened. You know, I lost some money like you guys did as well on that one. The BVP truthers for once did not come through like they have recently. Anyways, guys, thank you all for joining us. We will be back tomorrow with some more. Tomorrow we got some all-day baseball. You gotta love it. Nate hoping Gunner can get that 6.5 fantasy today. It's not a bad spot. I was looking at him as well. I just was trying to stick to some of the later games today, but Gunner is absolutely an interesting one. You all have a good one. Let's make some money. We'll be back with more tomorrow. Talk to you all later. Peace.